Babe, you did something earlier today that, dare I say it, it was quite sexy.
What? Ooh, it was getting a little spicy.
Yes. Now that we got our audience's attention, turn it up, lean in a little bit. I was putting ornaments on the Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
And as I and you do often, we have an AirPod in one or both ears.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to it, and lately, and the YouTubers out there that are watching us and listening to us, hit that subscribe button, comment, share it, and like it. But those who are watching on YouTube have realized sometimes the ads are...
They're horrible, and they come at the worst time, too.
Yes, but also they're getting really long.
Yeah. And then they try to hit you with it's about to get to where you can skip, and then it jumps to a second commercial. And you're like, oh, so you thought you were slick.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've ever noticed or had this happen to you, listeners. I'm sure you have. Sometimes, like, I'm in the shower, I'm listening to a podcast.
Right.
Next thing you know, there's like a 16-minute, almost like documentary.
Right. Screaming in your ear. Or sign up for this thing so I can teach you how to make money.
Yeah. So anyways,
You know.
I'm putting ornaments. I got the Uno ornament, the Wicked ornament. I'm putting up a Patrick Mahomes, a George Brett. I'm putting all the ornaments up. Next thing you know, I'm listening to some ad that's going on for like, seems like forever. And then as it's going, it goes right back to the video.
Oh, did I skip it for you?
And my phone was across the room. I'm handling breakables, and I look back and I'm like, did you skip the ad for me?
I was like, yeah, I could see it was, and it had a ways to go.
That was darn near the sexiest thing.
So stupid.
That was awesome.
That did it for you?
That did it for me.
That did it for you?
It's the sexiest thing you've ever done.
You hear that? I've ever done.
Yes.
Love that.
But no, I really do appreciate it. And to that point, this episode, we are going to be giving marriage advice, some fun, some
scary.
Yes, it can
I
be
have
very scary.
something you've done that was like, oh, okay. So you do love me.
Okay. Lay it on me.
The way that you make an acai bowl.
Ooh.
It is just magic.
You know, I appreciate that you appreciate that.
Oh my goodness. Because I know it's work the way that I like it.
It is.
Because I'm a picky eater. Everybody knows that.
As we know from last episode, the lengths you have to go and hoops to jump through to even just eat an M&M.
Right. I mean, this was really best I've ever had for sure.
Yeah.
You layer the stuff, you know? You know how like you're at the top, you have all the granola, the goodies.
I know you were a layer.
And then it's all gone.
Yep.
I had a second little surprise at the bottom. I was like, he does love
You're a
me.
layered girl. And I knew that because of the way you eat the chocolate ice cream at CVT in Sherman Oaks.
If you're in
area.
California, you're in Sherman Oaks, there's a truck that sits outside of Mendocino Farms on Ventura Boulevard. And when I say the best soft serve,
you mean it.
I mean it.
This is another occasion where I was like, all right, I'm in for a treat, literally, with Lauren. When we went to CVT, I think it just stands for chocolate vanilla twist.
Yes.
She has to tell, well, she doesn't even have to tell them. That's how crazy it is.
Oh, it's bad.
You know, hey, give me a layered.
Mind you, this is not on the menu. So the guy just does a solid. He adds sprinkles, then the ice cream, then sprinkles again, then the ice cream. And it's all in a cone. So as you go down, it's just little surprises along the way.
Yep. Back to the acai bowl. I'm becoming like a chef in the kitchen. I even put like a little flake of basil, just a little pop
Just
of
a
color,
little decoration.
and it was cool. Well, before we get to the main topic, well, to some this might even be the main topic. We rushed off last episode, and I gave you my Golden Bachelor rose.
Yes.
Let's talk about the Golden Bachelor.
So, this was the worst season out of the 3. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Yeah. Beep, beep, beep. Spoiler alert. This is our Golden Bachelor season 3 review. Take it away, babe.
It was just the worst out of all 3. But one thing that I did like about it is it did show what a man actually acts like when their ego is hit.
Okay.
Yeah. It exposed you guys a little bit on this one. I was like, well, look at that.
Yeah, Mel, he lost a step in every episode, but he definitely was kind of like, I'm trying to think of an analogy. I'm usually pretty good at them. It was like he was falling off a cliff and he was trying to grab onto anything on his way out.
Yep.
It was definitely my least favorite season, but in a way, the ending kind of made it made me second guess. Like, maybe this one's up there. I guess there's only 3 to choose from.
Right.
Now I know how Mel felt.
I think he was a little nervous. I think he signed on to the show not realizing like, oh man, I actually have to go through with this at the end. And I don't think he liked the women that they picked.
Yeah.
So.
I see, and this is where the internet debate is just going to be raging. I can see both sides of the coin. One.
Really?
Let me finish. I can see both sides of the coin where the women and the audience is like, this is what the show is. There should be a pretty high expectation what the end result is going to be. And also to the point of when you're that age, you'll probably know much faster. I would hope.
How long do they film? Like 3 months?
I'd imagine it's probably like
marry you in 3 months. People do that.
Yeah. Wow. But I think like at that age, you shouldn't be like, I'm still kind of discovering who I am and what I
would
like.
have married you in 3 months.
You would have married me in 3 minutes.
3 weeks. 3-ish. 3.5.
If you haven't listened to our episode about that, it's about 4 back, but go take a listen to it. Anyways, to my point of on the women's side and the audience side, give us what we came here for.
Right.
Bend the knee.
Right. Bend the knee and let's give it a go. I'm ready to see.
Bend the knee, kiss the ring.
Yeah.
And bow down.
I think for him, the issue was the girl that I think he really wanted to pick was being a little pushy.
Cindy Lou. And Peg. Woohoo!
She's cuckoo.
Cindy Lou Who and Peggy,
who is cuckoo. Her eyes, the eyes are the window of the soul. And I was like, oh, so you're nuts behind those.
I know.
I think he knows it too. You look at her and you're like, whoa. Those scary eyes.
Yes, the scary eyes. But going back, my other point is, from his perspective, that is really quick.
Then don't get on a show like this. Right. This is for crazy people.
Exactly.
We're all at home.
It's for the
just
pegs.
Like, it's for the crazies. Yeah.
Give me 4 pegs to stand on.
Right.
But Mel, yeah.
Yes, the girl he wanted hurt his ego because she did not stay. She was like pushing him for an answer, and he was like, well, I don't really know where I'm at. He's giving her the raspy voice, and she's like, all right, then I'm out. You're not gonna waste my time. And it hurt his little ego, his little pride. I was like, look at that there.
I can say too, it really from the very beginning I was like, oh, Cindy's gonna win.
As soon as she stepped out of the limo, I was like, oh.
Because just for reality TV, or lack thereof reality TV, 80% of them are just there for the show, the ratings, and boost,
Yeah.
Cindy was like one of 4 that were like real contenders, I would say.
And all the real ones were the delusional, like mentally unstable.
Yeah.
You know, something happened in their past to where they are now like kind of checked out of normal reality.
But I can see where Cindy's kind of kickback of like, bro, we signed up for this and you're saying I need to date you for 2 more years?
When he gave that ring.
Did he say that?
No, he gave the ring and said, I'm committed to... Okay. If you ever did that to me, my goodness.
What was he saying though?
I'm committed to hanging out more, basically. Putting more time on this. You're putting a ring on my finger to...
And Peg, of course, she's just like... She didn't even say I do. She said, I agree.
I agree. Bulging eyeballs. Scary.
Yeah. It got really awkward. But also, too, I think one thing I've noticed throughout the, 10 weeks, Mel is not the actor. And so as each episode went on, I don't think it's that he lacks personality. I think it's just like he probably was spoon-fed a lot of scenes, a lot of situations and lines and moments that he just was very stale pan.
Yeah.
Is that the word? Stale pan? Stale pan?
I guess.
He was a stale pan.
Stale?
Stale pan?
Stale. Stall. I don't know.
He was a dull pan.
He was just, he was very...
He's very just
kind
like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't give you an answer right now.
Did you notice? Well, I know you noticed he was aging as fast as the guy on The Godfather.
Each episode, I'm like, how far apart are they filming?
Yeah.
I mean, he looked older and older and older. And even by the finale, I'm like, he's got T-minus 20 minutes at this point. Like, he's looking crazy.
Yeah,
so,
and I think that was some of the reasons why he was telling Peg, like, let's just kind of hang out for 2 years, because he knows, like,
I'm not about to give you my money right now.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna die before this.
And I kept telling you, I said, if you, with any reality show, if you actually delete the music in your head and see how they're acting, it will show you how crazy they're 10 times crazier than we think.
Yeah, Peg. And you first brought that up because I didn't really think too much of it. But
like,
when you delete the sound and the music,
crazy.
Peg's outburst of laughing was kind of like...
Yeah. People that have that uncontrollable loud laugh.
It's more of a cackle.
It's like, read the room. When your laugh doesn't make sense for what we just said, you know? Yeah. Crazy.
But anyways, so that was... I can say this, though. It did end up kind of like... It was kind of funny. Like, just like the way it ended, it was kind of like, ugh, this is just weird.
Yeah.
This is awkward.
Secondhand, like, embarrassment is the worst.
There's no world or dimension where they will get married. I'm not seeing it. I think Mel was just at the point where he was just like, all right, at this point, I'm just going to kind of see it through. Let's land the ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
I'm sure the producers are like, dang, we picked the wrong guy. He is dull.
Yeah.
Hopefully Cindy's the next
I think she will.
Golden Bachelor.
Yeah. She ended up she was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like the way
I thought she was very pretty too.
Her screen presence and just like her, I don't know, professionalism. She just seemed kind of cool.
She had a confidence.
Yeah.
That was really, really nice.
All right, let's segue from old people to some young bucks. Let's talk about our marriage.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, we've been at it for about a year and a half. We're almost
married
a year and a half.
Married a year.
Married for about a year and a half now. That is pretty exciting. I guess we can just spout out different marriage advice, and that's going to provoke a lot of discussion, I'd hope.
Yeah.
Take everything with a slight...
what is it? Grain of salt?
A slight grain of Lowry's. Because every situation is different. Not everything works for every person in every situation, but I think there is a through line that kind of helps with all people. You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to kick us off?
Let's see.
I'll kick us off.
You can kick us off.
I'll say this. Take one day out of the week and like actively get out of the house together doing something.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to spend money because that can kind of add up, but definitely do something together.
Yeah. The way we do it in our marriage or our life, I'm off typically every Tuesday and Sunday, typically. And generally Tuesdays, what I like to do is find a new restaurant for us to go to. I'll ask you kind of what you're in the mood for. That is one thing I've learned.
Lately, you've just been saying, we're going here.
Yeah. That is one thing I've learned.
Don't give options.
Point of contention.
Yeah, don't give options. Just tell me where we're going. Yeah.
Get in the car. We're going. But I don't know if you've noticed, but usually every Tuesday, that's kind of like the rhythm.
Of course, I've noticed. Of course. I think something for me, the learning how to be, I hate to use the word submissive, but kind of like releasing some things to you. As scary as I thought that was going to be, just coming from like a previous life of being a single mom and all that kind of stuff. It's actually great. It's so good. Like, you know, I don't have to always think of every little tiny little thing. I can kind of look to you and I trust you in deciding the right thing. So I think as much as I was scared of that, it is really good, ladies.
But I think it goes both ways. Like there's things that you, you know, take my, I guess, lead on. And there's others where you have specialities in different areas. I'm like, I think she's going to probably run this one. I'm going to, you know, take your thought process on it or whatever. But one other thing that I was going to mention, well, I should have, let me grab my iPad. I'm trying something new. I've got it on the ground. It's not working. I thought it'd be a little more seamless.
I can't see that. I'm too old. My eyesight's like, yeah, no.
Okay. Do you want me to just kind of like go down my little list here?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you know,
you're the list guy.
This goes, lo and behold, full circle. I've got my lists. You, on the other hand,
I can't.
Nothing at all. So, let's go a little deep here.
Ooh.
A little controversy.
Why am I nervous?
Ooh. The things, and this is almost more of like a dating advice thing, perhaps. Yeah, this is definitely more dating advice. For those listening out there, maybe you're thinking of getting engaged or married or whatnot. The things that bother you most likely are going to remain the same. And if anything, I would almost say like they're going to magnify. And some things also, this would go for the reverse, the inverse. The things that you love will remain the same and magnify as well. Does that make sense?
That's actually a really, really, really good one. This whole, well, I'll change him when we get to that point. He's gonna. It's like, no, what you see is kind of what you're gonna get, babe. So let's, decide if that's something that you really love or you really like or you can tolerate. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really
there's
good
definitely
one.
like, I don't know, say, trying to think here.
Yeah, better walk. Be careful.
This is all on camera too. That might be into my benefit. Keep the camera on, please. Keep it rolling.
Right, witness. We witnesses.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of say they always want to stay up late, and you're like, I like going to bed early. I need to get to bed at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. or whatever.
Right.
And they're like, I'm staying up till 2. it's probably going to stay that way. You're not, some things are pretty deep rooted, whether they're a bad quote unquote thing or not. Sometimes they're just like, they're kind of neutral, but it's just like who they are. That's what they enjoy to do, or their tendencies.
Yeah.
And they're probably just not going to change. They might adapt a little
bit, but that kind of goes along with, start as you mean to go on. Don't just put up with things in the beginning like, I'm just trying to get to the goal. No, if you don't like something, like say it, like, and you don't have to be rude or yell or anything. You can kind of just, I wasn't really feeling that. Or what's your thoughts on it? What I've noticed is 9 times out of 10, it's like a miscommunication, misunderstanding. It's like you're not you specifically. I'm just saying in general, your intentions was something else, but the person is taking it the wrong way. So 9 times out of 10, if you can calmly be like, what was the goal there? They're like, oh, shoot, my bad. That wasn't even. And you're like, oh, okay. Because I kind of took it like that. And you move on. I think people get too like sensitive and insecure or aggressive. And then the whole the whole point of teaching someone how to treat you is to reach them. So if I'm just yelling and you're just hearing a bunch of just nonsense, you're not going to take in anything that I'm saying. So we're just kind of wasting time.
Yep. I agree. Thank you, baby. Just like Peg said, I agree. I agree to move on with you.
Can you imagine if I said that when we got married? I agree. It's like,
well, when I propose, you just say like, will you marry me? I agree.
I don't even remember saying yes. I was so out of breath. I was shocked.
You really were.
I could not believe that you were doing that.
That was great. You can fire away, but I'm just going to hop on to the next one I had. Take note, and I do, take note or lists of how the other person responds to or in chaos and how they deal with arguments with you. Because I think oftentimes we're like focused on the good, which you should.
Yeah.
But what's probably oftentimes going to be like a detrimental part of a relationship is the bad times.
Yeah.
And so how you respond in chaos, whether it's just a busyness or anxiety or family members passing or whatever the case is, that's chaos.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, are they calm? Are they able to like talk through things? Can they still communicate?
That's really good. That's really
me?
good advice. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that pretty early on with you. Well, my second part to it is how they deal with arguments, because there will always be arguments, small, medium, big, extra large.
Grande venti.
Yes. Train to arguments. But I think one thing that I realized with you very quickly is, one, we would get through the disagreement or argument. Most arguments are just disagreements.
Right.
Very quickly. But the other thing that I appreciated, and this is maybe going to sound like, I don't know, but lots of times people can hurt you and never notice it, never even pay any mind to it. But you would, just every day text me, not every day, but you would, once a month or whatever, you'd text me just like almost like a reflection of, I could almost, when I would read the text, it was almost like, oh, like she was really thinking about this during her day. And you would say like, I'm sorry I did this, and I'm sure this is why it upsets you, and blah, blah, blah. And it was like an unprovoked apology. I think that's what I liked.
I feel like there's no shame in my game. If I'm wrong about something, I'm going to say it. I might not say it right away sometimes if I'm like being, Miss Petty Betty, but
yeah,
I'll get there. I'll be like, I was wrong. Okay, I was being a brat, And then you'll be like, you were being a brat. I'm like, all right, what's wrong with that? You know, I don't see, it doesn't make me less. I think people feel like it makes you less of a person if you admit when you're wrong or when you've hurt someone.
Yeah.
They're over it, whatever. We moved on. Who cares? It's like, no,
when people are upset at you, they just want to be recognized. If you just recognize it, you're good to go. You just keep it moving. But it's the unsaid, like you did something to somebody, but you just didn't even acknowledge it. It's like,
yeah, dang. that's doubling. That's like adding insult to injury. It's just doubling down on it. It's very toxic. You don't want to get to the point where you're building resentment towards the person that you're going to be with or the person that you're with. It's like better to just, you know, kind of, you know, get it on out there.
Next thing I was going to mention is just laugh, kid around. Don't take, like, be serious, but like, just have fun. Like, truly, like, every day, like, find something to like laugh about. Do something goofy. Like, what's worked for us is, at least I think, is just like we're constantly goofing around. Like, truly, how we are on camera is, fortunately or unfortunately, how we are off camera.
And also, we're not so sensitive. Like, I can make fun of you and you'll laugh at yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You're not like, I can't believe you said that. It's like, relax. It's a joke.
We are constantly singing songs, making up lyrics, jokingly making fun of each other.
Yeah.
You know, pushing each other's buttons in like a fun, bantery way. Because I think if you are just too, not even serious, but just, you gotta have fun.
Yeah. And don't dim the other person's light. You already have them. So let them be the best they can. Some people that I know, their man will maybe don't go work out or don't go pursue that because they feel like you're going to get above and then not want them anymore. And, you know, it's like you have them. They're with you. Don't dim their light because then they're like being a certain way around you.
Well, now that's kind of another thing.
Full self.
To another point that I was going to mention was, how did I put it on here?
I can hear a tater tot.
I know. She's cooking. Oh, where's it at? Oh, here it is. Let your wife or husband have space to enjoy the things she loves and makes her have peace. Like for you, I know maybe it's
a hot bath.
Lots of the things that you really love, it's late at night. It's around 9:30. Bath, a little candles by the bath, a light beaming up like it's the bat signal in the bathroom.
It's just a vibe in my bubble bath.
And the door is always locked.
Because that's letting everyone know, do not bother me because somebody will come ask me for something. It's like, can I just sit here in hot water?
Let her have that time. And then also when she's done out of the bath, let her have even a little bit more time.
Oh, am I just taking up time?
Let her watch 30 minutes, even an hour of her favorite shows, whatever just kind of gives her that. Because we all have our thing.
Yeah.
Me, it's like a podcast here and there or playing a video game or lifting. You know, we all have a something that we just, it kind of brings us back to base level.
You just kind of recharge. Because once I'm out of it, am I not right back onto it? And, you know, Tatum, everything. Also being able to recognize when the person needs that, like, oh, you need to recharge, you need space.
Yeah.
You know, even if I'm quiet in this room, I'm still a presence, like, go away. You know, let them be alone, especially if the person, you have to see if they're more of an introvert.
Right.
They need even more alone time than the average. And
I think too, there's a fine line of there's oftentimes, not a lot, but there's times where like, I'm like, what do you want to do tonight? What would be fun? And you're like, can I just watch my shows? And I'm like, all right, I'll watch mine. but it's still fun.
Acknowledging that.
And just like we're in the same room, we're laying next to each other,
Mm-hmm.
and we're checking in on each other every once in a while. Who's dying, what's happening,
because my little true crime.
which husband did it.
But I do love that you are like that. You're not insecure, like, oh, you don't want to hang out with me. It's like, I'm sitting right here. Give me a second.
But to that point, there's a fine line between that and like almost becoming like this roommate situation.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, y'all. We had to attend to a crying Tatum. She's now with us on the podcast, as you can assume with what's happening. But to that point, another advice that I would strongly encourage is have kids.
Yes. I think if you can, it's one of those things that if you're on the fence about it, just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine I was just like, have kids. And you're like, no, do not under any circumstance have a child ever. Don't even think about it.
I mean, but think back to all those little moments. Isn't it just amazing?
Yeah. Every day with children, but especially a baby, you're just like, this is so cool. Mm-hmm. When she's laying in between us in the bed and she's kind of setting up, she's kind of just like looking around. Mm-hmm. And I just said the other day, I was like, I can't believe she's sitting right here in our bed.
Yeah.
She has no clue what's going on, but she's just sitting here,
just all
looking
smiles
around the room. And we created a human being.
Isn't that crazy? It's crazy.
We created more people.
I was being silly, so I said people. It sounded like people.
Last episode, Lauren said something about
people in your head or something.
Your inner people. But the way you said it, I thought you said people. And I was like, because you said people.
It sounded like peephole. Terrible.
Well, anyways, have kids. That's what I would say.
Yes.
Also, too, I know like we have 3 now, but I would have a hard time imagining only having one. Unless, circumstances and yada yada, like maybe you met in your 40s, you had one.
But what a blessing it is to even have one.
Yep.
So many things can go wrong, and it's just that process is just so amazing. It is difficult.
Yep.
We're not gonna lie. But it's amazing.
But if you're getting married or are married and you're thinking about it, have a child.
Sooner than later.
Do it now.
Right now.
Do it now.
Do it now.
You know what that's from?
No, I'm just joining in on
Arnold.
your nonsense. Oh, I could tell the accent, but I thought it was a specific
I can't do that too many times. I don't know how he does it. Man, that's crazy. He does it every day.
That is crazy.
Another thing of advice. This is almost just life advice. Life advice with the After Class podcast. Our next advice that we are going to give out for free.
We sound like Frasier at this point.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Maybe we could have people call in.
Poor Frasier. He cannot get on the beat, but whatever. I love that song.
Get in a church.
Absolutely. You know what? That's what we should have started with. If God is not at the center of this thing, it's not going to work.
It will not work.
It will. 100%. It's just not going to work.
Mm-hmm. I would say this. Get into any church to start with. Like, community is very important because, man, the first church that we went to was great because I guess selfishly, it got me kind of connected with a lot of men in the area. And I needed that. I really did. And then we started attending the church we've been going to for almost, I think it's been over a year now.
Wow.
It has.
That's pretty crazy.
Wow. But the community at church is one thing, but the emails, I guess we just have a great church, but the emails they send us, the texts, even like Instagram messages. When we had Tatum, they were giving us food.
Yeah, sweet.
And like diapers and all sorts of stuff. And it was like, I don't even know your name.
So sweet. Definitely get into a church and because there will be couples that you can kind of see how they are. They've been together. Oh, we've been together 15 years. I'm like, and you still like that person? Like, I can't wait for that, you know? Still think I'll like you in about 15.
Yeah.
20, I don't know, but 15 for sure.
Yes. Well, by the way you eat M&Ms, we don't even know if 20 years
right.
will...
Are you just gonna, that's gonna be the thing that sends you over? Eat one more M&M and I'm out.
Well, I was kind of saying I don't even know if you're gonna be around if you're eating M&Ms like that.
Shut up.
Just the stress alone from eating them.
You know what? I should have kept that my dark little secret because you never knew. I ate M&Ms in secret.
I haven't had an M&M in a long time.
Because they're not that great.
Yeah.
You know what we've been on though? Because we always bring up food. You guys know that. If you freeze a Lindor chocolate.
Oh, yes.
What?
Let them know, babe.
A Lindor chocolate. You have to freeze it. If you get it regular, it's very creamy. I like it like that too. But freeze one. Try to find the long ones though. The balls are cool too. Incredible.
Yeah, they come in like a long.
They make them into little circles too.
Yeah, they're kind of chunks, like little bricks.
So good.
Next thing I would advise is just forgive very quickly and very often because you will need to be forgiven very quickly and very often.
And very often. And you know what's so crazy when you do that? I can't remember what we're actually fighting about. Like the last 5 fights, can you remember what it was about?
Yes.
Ooh.
No. I have a list of them right here.
Actually, King list. I can't remember what it was even about. See? All that damage for what? You can't even remember it.
I don't know.
See? So dumb.
Well,
just forgive.
We were bickering about something before we hit record. And then I was like, again, I don't remember what it was, but I was like,
oh, I think I was like, I would like to record earlier so I'm not so tired.
Yeah. So before we recorded, I said, in honor of what our discussion is about on the podcast, I am sorry.
And I was like, sorry for what? That quick. Yeah. So yeah, forgiveness is a great one because then you're just miserable.
Did I mention... I don't think I did. Did I say eat together as a family at least twice a week? I don't think I did. This is one thing growing up that I distinctly remember, and I think it really did help.
You guys did twice a week?
Oh, I don't know if it was twice a week. I feel like it was more. But and I think they've done studies on this, that families that eat dinner either every night or, you know, a strong occasion, the statistics on like how well the children grow up to be, which there's probably a lot of other circumstances like, well, if you're eating all together, there's probably a mom and a dad, yada, yada. But the statistics on just like simply eating dinner as a family just like boosts the success of the family. And I think that's because it's like you're reminded without being told, like, this is our family. We have time together. We're hanging out. But it's
you're important. You're seen. How was your day? How was this?
Yeah, you're checking in on each other.
It's a check-in thing.
Yeah. And oftentimes you are living and doing life together often, obviously. But, you know, Ember's doing her thing. Brian's in his room. We're helping out with Tatum. You know, you're doing your thing. I'm at work. So it's very hard to always do something together. So that's why I think typically Sunday for sure. Well, I'll go to church. We'll do like a church lunch, and then we'll kind of disperse from there around the house. But Tuesdays typically we'll eat dinner. Kids are at school. we'll do our little lunch,
Mm-hmm.
new restaurant, dinner's the fam, and then usually one other time a week we'll try to all be
Right.
sitting down together.
I think my last thing with everything, ask the person whether you guys are, well, I would say before, what do you expect from me? What are your expectations?
Mm-hmm.
So that when they're expecting something and they haven't talked to you about it, you don't get insecure like, oh, I'm doing something wrong. You didn't. What do you expect?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say I'm going to do everything, but like, what is your vision on how this is going to go?
Yeah, and have the deep conversations pre-marriage.
Yes.
That's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
important.
Bro, what are you doing asking deep theological questions post-marriage? That should have, well and behold, happened months.
Yeah, because like, what if you get married and they're like, well, I don't discipline that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the children, or I don't
go to church.
I don't really go to church.
What
or
is
I don't.
church?
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm saying.
There's just a lot of deep conversations that having kids, where you want to live, even how you're going to do family holidays or
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. That was one that we kind of loosely talked about, but man, like
that's one of probably our only thing that we're like still trying to figure out, like, where are we going?
it's tricky.
It is tricky.
It's tricky because you have kids and families have kids in different states and
yeah, it's a
different
lot.
locations of a state. It's very tricky.
Yeah.
And then it's also just
like last thing, sorry. This one is my last one.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Oh, I was just saying, like, it's great to visit all family, but then at some point we were discussing too. That's
yeah,
like,
we want our own little
we
tradition.
should probably get a little bit more in a groove of our family unit at our home doing our thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
yeah. My last thing.
mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was just thinking of it. Say your triggers or your past insecurities, and like, oh, in my past like relationships, this kind of made me feel away. Even if it's something you're working through. Not saying it's right to say, anytime you leave past this point, I'm feeling away, so you can't. Not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not controlling, but hey, that's kind of something that made me a little insecure before, and
Mm-hmm.
I'd feel a little bit more secure if you, or just be open about it. Like, I've been, I don't know, cheated on before. I've been lied to a lot. So let's just be completely, your triggers, something that'll make you feel away, because the other person's probably not even thinking along those lines. Yeah.
That was
And
great.
don't suffer in silence. Just say
and a lot
what's
of that
up.
also goes too with just like talking on deep conversations before you get married. I'll end on one more. Compliment each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because who doesn't like to be complimented? Because also too, I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I do a lot of my compliments in person to you. You do a lot of them via text while I'm at work, and they're great.
I say in person, like, you look good.
You do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You do.
We're supposed to say that. But no, when I'm at work, I didn't mean it like you don't ever. But when I'm at work, boy, I can just get down in the dumps.
Really?
You're stuck at work, and even if it's hard at home, you're like, I would love to just be at home changing a diaper.
Really? Because sometimes
Anything.
I would love to just be at a job and speak to adults, people my age. You think this, it is.
Oh, I know it's very tricky.
I went to the dentist today. Oh, I got to tell you about the dentist. Anyways, go ahead. Wasn't she a lot? Just that little bit of time.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine all day like that. And I'm like, Tatum.
But no, you somehow have a way of knowing when the text needs to be sent.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always right on time. Sometimes it's not.
Yeah, sometimes you're waiting.
A little more.
You know what? So I could do more, but I'm usually sleep.
You're doing something.
So yeah, awkward moment today.
Okay, yeah. Marriage advice. We're done. Moving on.
Sorry.
Get us to the dentist. The moment we've all been waiting for.
So I went to the dentist. I need quite a bit of work done because, back in the day, the old school fillings and whatever, I'm the youngest of 5. So you kind of don't really keep up with your kids' dentist stuff like you should, whatever. Not blaming my mom, but I'm blaming my mom. Anyways, so awkward. I go into the dentist. First of all, don't send me a text message with all the stuff I need to pre-fill out just for me to come there to have to refill out the same thing. So I'm already on 10 with that. She calls me up. I need your signature for something. So of course, for those of you that don't know, I'm left-handed.
Okay.
So left-handed people sometimes have to turn the paper to right so it doesn't get all on your hand.
Turn that,
whatever.
baby.
Turn it. She's like, oh, you're left-handed. She's like, I'm left-handed too. I can spot it right away. And you know those moments where...
Yeah, because I'm writing with my left hand.
Well, there was like a computer in the way. But anyways, the moment was so awkward. Have you been in a moment where it's so awkward you just say such a weird thing to someone?
Oh, no. Where you just like, I love you.
He was like weird. I said, well, we all have to stick together. Are we fighting crime? Why would I say that?
Huzzah! Left hand.
Are we going to... Why do we all need to stick together? And she was like, oh... awkward laugh. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it gets so awkward you just blurt out something to fill the awkwardness.
I haven't done it.
We all have to stick together.
That is a little weird.
I have to see her now because I have to go back for fillings.
I would just start writing with my right hand. Like just confuse her.
She's like, oh yeah, I spotted left. I was like, we all have to stick together.
Do you at least like fist bumper with the left hand?
It was already so awkward. Mind you, waiting room.
We're waiting.
Waiter. And people are looking back like, stick together. I have an issue when it's too quiet sometimes in a group. I have to like fill. I'm just talking. I have to fill it. It's too quiet.
Maybe I need to try that sometime. Like getting a coffee. They're like, that'll be $6.74. Oh, thanks. We all got to stick together.
It's like... Us left-handies have to stick together to do what?
I love that you do that to so many words. You put the IES on so many things. Golden batchies.
Yeah, like what? Stick together? I was so embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I give her a little like
I've said, there's been a couple times at work where we have to make calls and there's been times where you're just kind of spacing out while you're talking and whatnot, and you like almost are about to say like, all right, love you, bye. And it's like, okay. Good thing I didn't say that, but you're kind of in that that zone.
Love you. It's like, what? Yeah, that was so awkward. So yeah, that's my little awkward moment.
With your dentist.
With my dentist.
Awkward moment. I didn't have an awkward moment, but I went to, it's a place called Kansas City Brick.
Okay.
And it's a Lego store.
Oh my goodness. I'm thinking it's a hardware store.
No, haven't gotten to that point in my life yet. Caddy corner to one of my favorite coffee shops, which you're sporting right now, 151.
Did you know it was over there, this place?
Oh, I've been scoping it out every time I drove by. Well, today was the day that I stopped by KC Brick. It was magical. It was mystical.
Was it?
It almost brought me to tears.
No way.
There was Lego sets in there. It was actually quite fascinating. They have like new, used, pre-owned ones that are in boxes, sealed from original, like the first ever Lego, sealed. Or, I used to collect.
That's got to be so expensive.
Oh yeah, there was one set in there, $10,000.
What?
Yes, $10,000.
What was it at? What are you building?
Lego Star Wars Cloud City. But what makes it so collectible is the Boba Fett in it. He's like there's a lot of different Boba Fetts, right? In different sets, right? But this one has arm paint. Like he has like arm insignias and different things on his arm, and it's only in that one set, and it was only out for a little bit of time back in like.
Is he the one with the fur?
Oh no, that's Chewbacca. But
who's Boba?
Boba Fett, he's like a bounty hunter. He's
So it's a
like
person.
A mask. Yep.
Okay.
But this specific one was only in this one set, and it was pretty expensive back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of people just didn't buy it. You know, who's gonna buy a $200 set for their kid 20 years ago? Well, now it's going for $10,000. But just if you have like the figure, the fig, as we Lego enthusiasts call it, if you just have the fig, he's like $3,000.
Should we buy like a set of something now and keep it clean for 20 years?
Don't tempt me with a good time. That sounds like a good time on a Friday night. So
it's pretty crazy.
But no, it was cool because also too, like, I was seeing sets that I hadn't seen since I was Brian's age. So I was like, whoa, like
that must have been like crazy. Time machine.
It was trippy, but it was also
shed a
just
tear.
Almost
a little bit.
Because also too, it's just like, dang, like I'm older now.
I'm old.
Isn't
it crazy the things that you can?
It's like, yeah, sorry, we're cutting each other off. That means we're
in love.
Oh, we have to stay together.
We have to stick together. I really said that to a stranger.
Yeah. Let them know. What were you saying though?
Yeah, but it's weird when you come across things that remind you like, oh, I'm old.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
Yeah, there was something the other day that someone mentioned something about like, 2000 was 25 years ago. It's like, whoa, wow, wow. Or just people
like,
being born post 2000.
Yeah, my birthday's 2000. What? 2000 what?
You're a baby.
Goodness. Or those videos online where they ask these kids, what year would you say is like, oh, they're old? And then they say like 19. It's like after your birthday.
Yeah.
You're like, that's old to you? My goodness.
I guess it is, though. We're in a kind of a period where like anything in the teens is going to feel, it's going to have the presence of old.
That happened to you today when you're playing that game with Ember on the Christmas tree and you're like, find the this. And I said, she doesn't know what that is.
We were playing, I was trying to, have fun. And we had the Christmas tree up. I was just turned on by you skipping my ad.
Oh, nice.
And and that's when you know you're old.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever, all the ornaments are on the tree and I put on some Christmas music and I was like, all right, Ember, you have 10 seconds. And I love your little thing that you did. You put the timer on the
microwave. Because I'm not about to stand there and count. So when you guys hear the beep, there you go.
I would say like, find 2 candy canes on the tree. Go. Or find a Hot Wheel ornament. And
keep in mind this tree has like the most random ornaments. Just.
But I said find. Do you remember what it was? It was like find.
Was it Snoopy or like Ren and Stimpy or something?
I don't know. Let's say Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
It was something that wasn't
something that is so common to us, but.
Yeah, and she's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh no!"
Like if I told her one time, "You haven't seen Hey Arnold?" She's like, "Who?" I'm like, "Hey Arnold." How about Rugrats?
I think even another one was Up. I was like, "That's not even that old."
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean that was like high schoolish.
If you told her Frozen, maybe, but none of that.
Is nuts. Well, anyways, but yeah, I went over there, had a good time, and just kind of relived childhood a little bit. Yeah, it was cool. Had a great time.
Did you buy anything?
No, but it did ignite a flame that I did not know was still kindling.
Oh, you didn't know? Because I knew. You didn't know? I kind of figured.
Like, I have like 300 sets behind me, and I'm like, I
had no clue. I'm like, okay.
Credit card companies are calling us.
They're like,
at that moment, I knew.
I knew. Honestly, if I saw a light store, I'd be the same way. So no judgment over here.
Well,
baby.
when we went to Nebraska Furniture Mart, this place is 1,000 square foot.
Oh my goodness!
She
that
found
tree.
the 100 square foot that was lights, and
the
she was
tree though that lit up.
Oh yeah, that was pretty neat.
I think about it often.
I bet you do.
If I was rich enough, boom, boom, all down the driveway.
Yeah, and our neighbors.
Are you kidding me? Our neighbors.
That's true.
Everything lights up in this neighborhood.
Our neighbors, they like us.
Mm-hmm.
We're like the young bucks, keeping we're keeping it moving here.
They're probably just happy we don't throw parties.
Well, I think that was a good episode. Tatum's probably at the end of her rope. Anything else, my dear?
No.
All right. Oh, real quick, Mahogany. That is her government name.
She said.
She messaged me back.
No way.
Government name Mahogany. I
love
like
it.
Mahogany. Keep spreading the After Class podcast gospel to your friends. Let them know where to find some dynamic podcasting. 5-star review us and have your friends 5-star review us on Apple Podcasts, and we will read it word for word. That is the
always
rules.
Scares me.
All right.
Something's gonna come one day, and I'm like, do we have to read it? You're gonna be like, yes.
We have to. All right. Bye.
Bye.